We're back for Honkai Star Rail 2.4. It looks like we're going back to Lawfu. I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm excited to see what they have in store. Obviously, Pinnacle was huge. Let's see what comes next. Tell me what you want the most over on YouTube.
Short,
come on over to Twitch.
Pressure is really starting to wear me down.
Jay's working into the bone.
Mr. Jelcho.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
Kazuha's voice.
2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine. Apply the mixture evenly and
rinse
the volume
after
good for
20
you
guys?
minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind.
Bro, it's gonna burn to death. Is he making barbecue chicken, bro?
Dr. Jocho,
No!
I'm not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Lee, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth.
It's so cool to see the
Make sure
crossover.
it utilizes plenty of
So he likes spicy things.
premium dried chilies.
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand. Turn that evil herb at once. Unthinkable.
So bro just wants everybody to have a tummy ache? That's the alternative? Jalcho.
Coming back to this place brings back so
March.
many memories. You know?
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
There's Yanqing, her new teacher, bro. I still don't have a single Yanqing.
Combat art ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there boars in here?
Right on time.
Damn.
Hello there. Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to
What are these feet shots, bro?
All of them? Rock-shattering slash! Master
Damn, the
Yi,
music.
Look at how hard I can train.
Bro brings up the boba.
The shackling prison on the Lawfu is completely different.
That's
from
so
the one on
unserious.
Yaqing. It's completely underwater.
I was a hater at first, but
Wherever
like,
crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
my mind's starting to change a little bit.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal
Hanya.
gaining my freedom is the flesh and
There was Mose.
my fellow kindred.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Shui?
Memories of chasing. Glory.
Was she dead? Deactivated puppet?
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh! Sorry. The beach just kind of comes out sometimes. Okay, that's a cool little intro. I think March 7th bringing out the boba was so unserious. But you know she's gonna do that through her training. Fei Xiao looks great. I was kind of a hater on Zhao Cho so far, or like right away. But the design's been growing on me more. Well, hello, by the way, YouTube, if you're watching. Thanks for checking it out. I've been up for like a long time. And I decided to stay up all night for this live stream. We're watching on twitch.tv/DuckTV. Here's your free codes. That's an F, by the way, if you can't see the F. Put it in, subscribe, come to Twitch. Tell me who you're most excited for. I'm excited to see who that furry boss is. There's so many furries. There's so many furry ears. Can we get some barks all around, bro? Yeah, she has a battle axe and everything. I didn't expect her to be wielding this battle axe, not gonna lie. I don't know if Yunli's doing it for me yet.
And whether or not your world
Has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming
Classic.
Delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Lawfu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
And
Is that volume good for you guys?
viewers far and wide. Welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue.
This actually makes me kind of excited.
As always, your avian
To go back.
buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, cool.
I'm Yun Lee. a sword master from the Jimming.
And
I love
I'm
Brent's
Jiao Qiu.
voice.
I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's
I didn't
been
know
a
that about
while.
him.
I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express
I'm gonna miss that place so
is
bad.
bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Lao Fu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground.
Show me Mo's already.
Speaking of which, General Jingyuan, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is
Wait,
indeed.
wait,
Mr.
is it
Albert,
really?
And I am deeply honored. Had I known of your program's
What?
culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Yo, that meat is overcooking, by the way. Take that meat
Bon
out, bro.
appetit,
Eat that.
General. I hate to bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode.
I didn't even know that.
Spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely.
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Did the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after
I
all.
love hot
Where
pot,
I
by the
go,
way.
The spice follows.
I can fuck a
Your
hot pot.
illustrious presence is
I mean-
payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
Fuck up on a hot pot.
A gentleman.
Whoa. Sorry.
Your delicious morale.
That would hurt.
Will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's
I didn't
like
mean
this.
that.
I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep, it's a martial arts ceremony. Competitors battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
I'm gonna get you some flip-flops.
The War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter
Where's
and
her
the Cloud
shoes?
Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know, the Law Fu's Ambrosial Arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup
like a year
and
ago.
raise our spirits, which is why we have
Bro,
chosen
put those
this
grippers
moment
away.
to convene the War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't?
What?
I fear Master Yenching will be bitterly disappointed.
I want to fight Yinching. I want to kick his ass
This war
again.
dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's the
Cloud
Yenching
Knights. I
taking
love
it upon
Bill
himself
Butts.
to
He's the
accompany
fucking goat.
Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue One, Trailblazers will witness Yenching's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it.
Yinching's new
One
identity?
person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Dude, I'm gonna be
Such a
SCCC when this comes
distinguished
out.
occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, this Jianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Zhao
Fei
Chou,
Xiao.
the Zhao Chou, as well as Moza.
And as for the
Mo's- I've been saying
Xianzhou
Mo's.
Jumi, me and Grandpa, General Huayan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or
Grandpa.
far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
That's
There's a big
not
furry
all.
beast to put away. That's all I know.
Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land. Could it really be that...
Oh boy.
The Jinzhou is a huge place.
It's true that the other 2 generals will arrive on the Law Fu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details,
70
then ready
characters.
yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us
looks fun.
refrain from needless anxiety. The Law Fu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez.
Bro's voice is so
let's
silky.
lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention.
March
She gets
7th.
her own intro, right?
March 7th?
We said it the same way. What the
With
fuck?
war dance right around the corner.
Yo,
March couldn't
Albert, we're the
help
same,
herself.
bro.
She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program. Which reminds me,
Dude.
the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5. The Ambrosia Arbor crisis might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Law.
Okay, so two
ongoing
patch
story.
quests.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed the
I hope it's long.
Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Law Fu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
The broth is ready. Shall we add any
Yeah.
extra seasonings?
But what do you mean ready?
We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou pals. Ooh, and speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
These
Okay,
pals of
ooh,
yours,
prison.
they're all in prison?
Not all of them.
I like the
Not
shackle
in
up
the traditional
Jing
sense.
Yuan.
The
Sorry,
Shackling
what?
Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission
Sorry.
Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling Prison is where we detain
Did she mention that
criminals.
before?
It's cold, and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh? That
This is
does look
Subathon
creepy.
PTSD.
An individual
just my
must
subathon
first stand
life.
trial before being escorted to their cell. For those guilty of particularly heinous crimes, we reserve special cells of biting cold or searing heat.
Okay, so not as nice as the mirror
interrogations
bead.
of Blade
Not as
and
nice.
Locha were conducted in just such a place.
That's where
Doesn't
Don
sound
Hong
like
was,
an
you're
easy
right.
place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable
No credit
tests of fortitude.
coupons.
It would appear the Shackling Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Whoa. Wood.
Orson?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced. Ooh.
They're
Watch your
literally going
step, Trailblazers.
awoo. They're saying
What happened to
awoo.
catching up with pals?
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing. Starting with a gifted young girl,
Jose, no.
Yoon Lee.
She went, mm-hmm. Yeah, that meat is burnt at this point. I don't care what you say. What is that little thing? It looks like a Ghibli character. Tell me what the? She just killed it! Tell me why she got a damn big sword like this, for one thing. Uses it as a fly swatter. Okay, I think that foot shot was unnecessary, Hoyo. I'm gonna call you out on that. Why did you put that foot shot in there?
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming, a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records
Hello?
show, some 60 or 70% of all the
Not the
Xianzhou's armory
dogs.
comes from the artisans of the Juming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa.
It's an awesome sword, honestly. Yeah, you're
the
right.
Flaming Heart, Huai Yan. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Better
Miss
Clara.
Yoon Lee is a
Clara
talented
without
young
Farag.
lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her,
That's just Li Bei,
swords
bro.
are more honest than people.
She got Li Bei
She
inside.
lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh? It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword.
And I don't have a copy
I
of
have a
them.
feeling you two might get along.
I don't have a
Yan
single
Qing,
copy.
He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them.
Me with
I can hear
characters.
those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share.
It's funny 'cause it's
everything in
true.
common.
And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name.
Genuine trying to make Yanqing a friend.
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who
Feathers.
understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
Huh.
Old Metal.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
And that's the name of all time.
Me and Old Metal have a deep connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction,
Her sword does look
gentle
cool.
persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
Okay.
What really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters
This enemy
the
looks
enemy.
cool.
When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge
When attacked.
and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess
Bro,
around.
why
You
she
gotta
kill
use
that
the
bug?
enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my
For
ordinary
follow-ups.
counter is upgraded to powerful counter.
Oh my
which deals
god, that
higher
is like
damage.
Asta. I didn't
You
realize
seem
though,
well
that's just like
versed in the
Asta.
art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If
Is
an
that
enemy
Tongue Lulu?
launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle,
Whoa.
I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly
That's
returned
pretty
to
sick.
when a girl with a giant blade comes running straight for you. Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares companion
That's pretty
mission.
sick.
Granddad and
Perfect playstyle
granddaughter
for you, dog.
arrive on the Law Fu from the Zhu Ming, bringing with them a prize much
Yeah, you're
sought
right, I'm not
after among the war dance competitors. Wait, you press
I get
too?
ambushed a lot.
Let's see. Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So if Yunli is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. The Law Fu has something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought
When's the last time we had a
prize,
companion
but
mission?
They ain't leaving with it.
I feel like we didn't have a lot of 4 stars in
Easy
Pinnacle. I don't know
now.
why.
External heat.
Who was 4
needs
stars there?
Cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yanqing.
Why do you guys sound so right?
Black Swan and
Let's move
Sparkle.
on to another new character.
Black Swan's a
shall
5
we?
star.
Hailing from the Yao Jing and soon to be making his appearance. It's military healer.
Just
Zhao
Gallagher,
Zhou.
right? Xiao Cho. Finally, we get to see him in combat. Hot Pot. I love Hot Pot. Misha too, that's right. Look, dude, those wolves are cheeked the fuck up. Did you see that? Wait, not the
Yao
like,
Qing's
not the like
illustrious healer.
Sukuna like,
I've heard much about
you know what I'm talking
You're
about?
too kind,
Sukuna's
General.
like,
My visit to the Law Fu is only
Season
in aid of
2.
keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually
I'm open.
your eyes? Forgive me, but
the little lip swipe.
your beef is overcooked.
It's been here for 30 minutes.
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Zhao Zhou, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general.
Are we
to
gonna
the
see Fei
Tianzhou
Xiao
Law
much at
Fu
all?
for this war dance ceremony.
I don't think we're gonna get her revealed this patch.
All the broths
She was
and
just strip
ingredients
marketed.
then.
Well, you see, Miss Yunli, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing
never mind.
are
Sorry,
one
I'm
and the
sorry.
same, which is why I spend so much time delving into
Poutine.
the
Poutine is what I was gonna
spicy
say.
miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry
Sorry.
occasion, but an
Poutine,
opportunity for food
poutine!
to work quiet
Chill.
wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a
Flavor
self-confessed
separator.
chowhound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing.
Sleep deprived duck is
Before
wild.
you came under General Fei Xiao's command,
You're
you
funny.
were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission.
Who are you?
You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the Hutt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's
I can't tell if he's lying or not.
Zhao applies his taste for spiced up
Like his
battlefield
tone.
tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well
So
said,
elegantly
General.
said.
They say foxes are
General.
cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Cho is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time.
All right, let's see
I
what he
am a
actually
fire-type
does.
character on the path of nihility. When using my
Albert?
technique during
He's only in
exploration,
the
I
live
create a
streams.
special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So,
Okay.
we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack
That's
that
pretty
Zhao Cho
dope.
lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General.
Probably smells
After
great out
launching
there.
my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuanyang hot pot. The enemies are trapped
Is that what
in
it is?
searing broth, which inflicts damage on
Oh.
each and every one of them. At
It
the
is
same
a broth.
Time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff.
It's just a broth.
In line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which
wiping his
lasts
lip
for a
off.
set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Oh.
Absolutely right.
Nice
So
of
this
you
will
to
actually
invite
help
the
out
enemy
Acheron
to
team
dinner
pretty heavily.
Before showing them the door.
What about Firefly
Last meal
too?
they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas. Well, we've gotten to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version
Okay.
2.4's first half warp
Whoa,
event,
whoa.
Trailblazers
Wait, I kinda wanna get Whoa, whoa.
5-star character Yoon Lee, as well as
I'm debating
five-star
Yoon Lee, but
character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star
maybe
light
Yoon
cones,
Lee.
dance at sunset,
love Brennan's
and
voice so
Night of
much.
Fright will be boosted.
A cat
I need a
is
copy of Wawa, though.
human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yoon Lee.
Oh my god, you guys
Swiftly
alive.
on to this version's second half of
Sparkle!
event, which boosts limited 5-star characters Zhao Cho.
She's the
and
only skip of
Master
Pinaconi for
Sparkle.
me.
In addition, the drop
Oh,
rates for the limited
no.
5-star light cones, those many springs, and
Oh,
Earthly
no.
Escapade will be boosted.
I miss her.
Another eye-opening moment
I was
for
saving.
our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool
Look at
shade
that
of an
March light
old
cone, that's
tree
so
should be
pretty,
used
though.
For admiring the
Look at that.
surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more.
That's a beautiful icon.
And almost forgot, the version 2.4 Warp Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star
Look at
light cone.
her.
Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster.
That actually is really pretty for March.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as
Oh,
a
here we go.
Master Apprentice.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. So we got to see some of this during the PlayStation State of Play or like whatever other expo that we watched. Games, summer games. This is the first time we'll see her combat though. Surely this is everybody's first time, right? Is that Bulb? That's a part of her kit. Ain't no way that's her ultimate.
On returning to the Cienjo, March 7th is
Is that
brimming
her
with
ultimate?
excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan
What the
Xing.
hell, bro?
I still vividly remember instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword.
Starburst
Now
stream.
he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th
Bro's
might
getting
be a
old.
rookie, but she's also a natural.
Imaginary hunt?
Master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Did we get it for free or what?
Yan Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
She gonna pick up
Also,
every weapon after this,
Not to
bro.
mention Yun Li and Yan Xing swordplay.
It's still
isn't
March,
exactly
just
so.
a new form.
Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
There's this ding in this music
Follow
that
the
sounds like an
sword
iPhone
and
ding.
Victory will follow.
Am I the one that's noticing it? I keep looking at my
Forget a lot
phone
of
like,
talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced
This
basic
is
attack
so
deals set
stupid,
hits
but
of
so
damage to a
cute.
target enemy, with a
Whoa,
chance
that's
of
cool.
dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember?
Disney animations,
Her
bro.
moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage.
Okay,
And
so she
masters
synergizes
on the
with those
paths of
three.
Nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
That's
Putting
fascinating.
learning into practice.
So it affects the different paths different ways.
After using her ultimate,
There's the ding
March
again.
7th can deal damage to a target enemy
Again.
while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
Okay.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
The animation's so
Must be
goofy.
a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this.
Oh, is it
Completing
free?
specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt.
That's dope.
Locked.
That's
A
dope
path
as fuck.
switching option will appear in the character
Nice.
interface for this.
That is
That's my
very good.
She certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
For her to say
Well,
4-star, that's good.
Use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Yeah, I was a little worried that we were gonna have to pull on a banner for her to be like the 4-star. I mean, like whatever was coming around, like Huawei and Sparkle I need, obviously, but for her to not even need to be pulled, I like that. That's pretty big W from Hoyo on that one. I think the outfit looks cool. Some of the animations are really cute, but that ultimate animation is so goofy. How she's just like lost her train of thought and shit. She's so goofy. This is the full code, by the way, if you need to see it. Quick reminder too, if you're watching on YouTube at this point, subscribe and like on the video, on the channel, and then come watch on Twitch and all the stuff that I always have to say as a YouTuber, please. I'll see you soon, okay? Thanks for watching. Yeah, we got one more little half to go, one more code, and then we'll be done. And then I'm going to sleep as soon as this ends. As soon as this gets uploaded, like literally come to my stream and I'll be asleep. You'll come see me just snoozing. They started the stream about 30 minutes ago.
Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4
This
is
would be like
on to
mini
events.
games and stuff.
As the war dance approaches,
On to
guests and
events.
visitors from all corners are converging on the Lafu. But not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember
I
a
want to
certain
sleep
IPC
soon.
representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating.
Why do I not remember Scott?
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive.
Yunli's
And
feet doesn't
took a
touch the
step.
ground.
She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a
What's up, Berto?
15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert,
Be careful
have
with
you
those
heard
words,
the
bro.
proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got
Bars.
the sword skills to provide
like the manga
best
style.
crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest,
Whoa,
relaxation, and fun.
that's really cool.
The fabled work-life balance.
It's like a manga.
Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a
That's
feeling
kinda cool
Miss
looking.
March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
We get a free
Uh-huh.
manga event.
I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will
Was that
always
Scott?
be a solo confrontation with Scott. Though
Fucking
The
Scott.
nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
All my homies
Following
hate
the
Scott. Even Scott's
ending,
mom hates Scott.
Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends,
Can we
surely
E6?
Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a sword master is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's
Trash
move
can.
on to another event. After leaving Penacony,
Smash.
I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
Back
It would
again,
seem
bro.
These old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have.
Why don't you like the trash
And a medical
cans? They're
intern
cute.
from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what?
They kick hard.
They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts?
Oh,
Comes
what
with
the hell?
territory.
During
What the hell,
event,
brother?
Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden
Taking
among
photos
the
of
crowds.
trash
Different
cans
trash
for an
cans
event.
mean different points, with some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't
What
confined
is that
to the CN show.
face?
Your old friends
Is that
have
the one
also
that
appeared
Japard
in
drew?
Belobog.
Like the
Rumor
wanted
has it
sign.
that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin.
Going back to Bellaball,
To
baby.
resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event, Trailblazers need to use
So
specific
many trash
characters
cans,
to play
dude.
the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade.
I love the face up
Letter
close.
Pony to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning
Pooty?
magician. Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course, the magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new
Oh
combat
my
effects
God.
with the power to command mini cans during battle. The mini
Holy
cans' attack
shit.
and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience.
That's
For
crazy.
example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini cans on the battlefield, the
The
higher
bombs.
the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only
This is
scratched
fascinating.
the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits
Finally,
of magical
we're
trash can
trash.
strength can do so in game.
Oh, that's cool. I love that
The
we're
event
finally
will launch
trash.
A new challenge stage daily with 5 stages total, and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the initiation trial challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
I feel like we're always fighting
See you on the
Argentina in these.
battlefield, friends.
We always beating that kid up.
Don't go anywhere,
Trash cans
Trailblazers.
doing more than some of our
More
E6s
exciting
are.
updates after the following broadcast.
Oh my god, man. We got one more code. You know, for events, that looked pretty fun. I like the manga. That was really cute. I like that you can get the Eidolon for doing the event. But the trash cans being playable and doing more than like any Argentina has ever done. There's the final code of the day. Big banners. I think I'm going for Sparkle altogether. That's my most wanted. Maybe we'll get some VAs on the stream. Do some pulls though. Maybe let me know who you guys want to see. I'm sure we could get Brenna on. Good patch. There's a Sparkle rerun. That surprised me too, bro. Also, look at how good my girl Firefly looks. She's gorgeous.
Welcome back, y'all. As always, in version 2.4,
Gift of Odyssey.
we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
I was
Mid, how many
waiting
pulls did
for you to
Argentina
say
have as a
that.
banner?
Some comforts are
Other than
here
you.
to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events.
Always free
Planar
money, bro.
Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system.
Skylar
We're
was a
using
guest
the filter
once.
function to screen relics already in your possession. Filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process.
Oh, really?
Meanwhile, in the relic inventory,
It's interesting.
Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat
Interesting.
recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only
That helps
can
a lot.
Trailblazers view
That's
a
really good.
character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary
Wow,
stats.
that is
And
actually
fun.
really good.
When checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Now,
Wow,
to allow
recommended
Trailblazers to
for
come
the
into faster
sets?
contact with new versions,
That's
captivating
a
events,
sleeper
and time-limited
update.
rewards. 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze Continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite
so good for
conditions
all
a
on
given
one site.
event, They can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it. Trailblazers who've reached
Skip ahead.
level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility.
That's
Just
sick,
select
too.
the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon.
go to
Trailblazers can
Pinnacle
freely
early.
switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And
Cool
what
little
if
quality of life.
Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is
That's
when
pretty dope.
I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future,
What is this?
a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the
Have I
program.
seen this before?
Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
So this is
A
just deep
huge
talks.
thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode.
That sounds pretty
And
cool.
Finally, intel on a mysterious
free 5-star.
collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Bracing for impact.
What?
For more info, stay tuned for
A Fate
official
Stay
announcements,
Night
Trailblazers.
collab with Star.
Woo! That brings us to the end of the
Wait,
version
that fan base is
2.4
alive?
special program. Returning to the Cienjo, getting to know new Cienjo friends.
Hey, what?
You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword
A
play?
collab is crazy.
Cienjo generals
Quarter
in the
3
same place
2025
at
is
the
a
same
while
time.
from now, by the
Who
way.
knows what kind of stories will unfold?
That's a while from now.
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Cienjo Lawfu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
I mean, damn, Aloy might have a whole nother game
See
come
you
out
next time.
before we get that. That is a while. Oh, wait, that was a crazy thing. I feel like that's like, am I crazy or is that like really early to drop that? Quarter 3 2025 is so incredibly far away, but cool, I guess. I'll take that, I guess. Oh man, I think the do I have like a glitch? Okay, we're good. There we go. I fixed it. Everything good? Everything good. All right, sweet. I think overall that was really nice. The thing that I like more than anything is the quality of life at the end there with the artifact swapping that they just slotted in there. I didn't expect that to go down that way, but the banners themselves look pretty fun. We are out of main planet quest stuff right now, and we're just going through the motions of trying to get to the next place, and I think this is a really nice holdover. I like the characters, like the voices, like where the story's going, and the quality of life is always great. And also, we have something to look forward to in 2025. If you play Fate or are a Fate fan, I'm not, but maybe I have time. It's a fucking year and a half away. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Let me know some of your favorite parts for Honkai Star Rail 2.4 coming up soon. I'll be streaming all of it over here on Twitch. I'm going to be out of town next week when this drops, but I'll try to stream it all when I get a chance. So if you haven't come by yet and you've watched it into the video, come kiss me or something, bro. I don't know.